Hey, everybody. Hola, hola. Y'all coming to the Zoom. Hey, everybody. Yep, y'all already in here. Well, hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hola, hola. It's a black screen? Really? Oh, they playing again, huh? Y'all better get to the Zoom then. Hold on. Well, they about to play me out again, huh? Y'all better get to the Zoom. We on Zoom now. Y'all get to the Zoom because it might be sketchy today. Go to Cerca Trova 22. Hey, somebody, if y'all post a tone post, somebody post a Zoom link. Y'all can't see nothing. They about to try to get me today too. Hold on, y'all.
Let us pour a libation for the protection of Black women.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait until it activates the Zoom, like gives me the link for me to.
Let this fire be filled with swords of repentance that if anyone
What is this? She opened up her message. There we go. We're gonna leave that. I'm just gonna wait until it prompts me to do the Zoom. I mean the live on here, and then I'm gonna do that because it's acting real crazy already. And then it said it ended. Oh, they playing. Y'all. We about to try and see. Hola, everybody. Hopefully this work. If it don't, I don't know, family. We just don't have to see. Because it's saying lost connection. That's why I be telling people come get in the Zoom. Y'all, they not letting y'all see me, huh? That's crazy. Y'all might just have to listen today. Because they keep playing on this Y'all come to the Zoom. Because I can't, it's not showing black on my side, but it's showing black on y'all side. That's crazy. Is it still black now? That's crazy. Y'all just need to come to the Zoom. Y'all, if y'all can, people that are already in the Zoom, can y'all post the Zoom link so that they can come to the Zoom? Somebody, please. Y'all gonna have to come to the Zoom if it's still black. I don't know. It says the live broadcasting is unstable. They getting me. Because it's just fine over here on YouTube and stuff. Well, y'all can go to YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even see it's up anymore.
Really?
It's not showing you live.
No, ma'am. It closed it out for some reason.
Y'all. Okay, you know what I'm about to try to do? I'm gonna try to go. Oh, my other one don't have enough followers, I think, to go live. Dang it. Ooh, they acted ugly. Lord, please, y'all pray that this work, because some people can't get in the Zoom. I'm sad. I must have been saying too much stuff on the last one. It's working on YouTube. Do most of these people have my YouTube? I don't even know if most of people have my YouTube. Well, if y'all can listen, y'all just might have to listen to a black screen. Can y'all even hear when it's like this or no?
No.
Really? YouTube or Zoom, y'all, because they, whatever reason, they not letting me TikTok. I don't know. We ain't gonna worry about it. We done told everybody come to the Zoom, boy. Y'all better get them codes. Y'all can hear it? Okay. All right. Well, y'all just gonna have to hear it until they let us in. We ain't going away that easy. We are not going away. So y'all, I want to show y'all something real quick that I think y'all gonna find so absolutely amazing. Remember I told y'all to go get the mushrooms? I'm about to make myself big. I don't know if this is gonna work and make it so y'all can see or not. But look, y'all. Can y'all see them? This is just like 4 days. And look, these is starting to come out. These is a little uglier, but these are the button mushrooms we go by at the store. But do y'all see that? This ain't nothing but just spraying water on them. And they look ugly, right? But guess what? These are just gonna keep growing as long as I harvest them correctly, and keep growing and keep growing. Yeah, and keep. Go ahead, Miss Lindsay.
Yes. So they grow in the box and everything. You ain't got to take it out the box, nothing, put in no soil, none that.
No, and you sit them on the counter, mix them with water. Let me show you the little water bottle. And I'm talking about mist, like 1, 2, and that's it. Couple times a day, like 2. And I got like 4 or 5 more days on these, y'all. And then I'll be able to cut them, wet them, and they gonna grow more mushrooms. And they got so many different kinds. So you find the mushrooms you like, y'all, that'll make some nice nuggets. If it ain't no real ones. You know what I'm saying? It'll make a lot of nice stuff, you know, and it's ugly, but it's sustainable food for your family if it ain't no meat, right? Scary looking. I get it.
Oh, Auntie, there's a plant called a stevia plant. I think it's a natural sugar, and the leaves taste so. I tried one today. I just got, and it's really sweet. It grows up almost similar to like any other type of flower, but it's really naturally sweet.
So you've been doing your research on these plants and stuff, huh? That's good. I tell y'all this. We gotta figure out what is important right now and what isn't. And that's kind of about what the study is going to be about today. I'm so sad that they are not letting this work. God, you are bigger than this whole situation. And this internet been working just fine all day. And now all of a sudden, ain't nothing popping. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. I've been on every device I got all day and everything been stable. As soon as I get ready to do this Zoom, now it's not working.
I'm sharing the information on TikTok.
A space shuttle is going up in the air right now? Really? In Florida. That's why they told me it was an outage in my area, because a lot of the cell towers are there. So that makes sense. Well, here we go. We just gonna work through it, y'all, until they get out of the atmosphere, and then maybe we'll be able to get back on. But we good on over here. So If you guys were here earlier, I got on a little bit earlier, right? And I was showing some books. Some of y'all might not have been here, so I'm gonna show them now. But this book here is the Antichrist 666. And if y'all can see down there, it's backwards so y'all know, but that says Titan, T-E-I-T-A-N. And the numbers that come up equal 666, y'all. Now, y'all know we talk about the Titans all the time. Talk about Titans all the time. All the time. I'm always talking about the Titans. They the children of the angels. And the real way to spell Titan, when you add it up in the Roman numerals or whatever, or however they do their lettering system, it means 666. That's so crazy because, like I said earlier, the main reason that the world was destroyed the first time was because of the children of the angels, y'all. The 666 is getting ready to come through here again. Come the 22nd, y'all. We can be seeing these numbers a lot more, but they're going to be digital. Y'all remember I showed y'all that book? Oh, I don't even know where it is right now. See if I can spot it very quickly. Where I showed y'all about the Antichrist, and I was not the Antichrist, but that one world leader. I don't know where it is right now. Ow. It's right here somewhere. But anyway, so that's what I want us to talk about this evening. If y'all got y'all OTP, I need for you all to go to page 364.
Good
Go
evening.
to page 360. What?
No, I was just saying good evening.
Oh, good evening. Go to page 364 in y'all OTP, y'all. Please. And I found it, it's right here.
Volume 1 or 2?
1. I told myself to mark it earlier, and I think, oh, there it is. Thank you, Jesus. I put it on the wrong page. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yep, it is. Okay, and if you can mark them, y'all, they not letting us get through. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they doing that. They said it's a space shuttle going into orbit right now, so it's probably messing with everybody's stuff. I'm in middle America, so that makes sense. I'm about to just get off and get back on. Let me see if I try one more time. They is playing. I'm gonna restart my whole phone, and then I'm gonna just restart the phone. That way we ain't gotta worry about that, right? I don't know what's going on. So anyway, page 364, and then the other page I need you to mark is page 397. So bookmark those some kind of way. Volume 1, y'all. Page 367. I'm sorry, 397 and page 364 are the two pages. But the first page I need you to bookmark is 364, and then move out. So we already got it together. Page 397. Please. Good evening to everybody that's showing up. Hello. I'm sorry we can't be on YouTube, or I mean not YouTube, but TikTok right now. Something's going on. Something is going on. I'm happy everybody is here. Y'all, so let me tell y'all something. What's starting to happen to Miss Cerca is too funny, right? My girlfriend just called me a moment ago, and she was telling me a story about somebody we know. Their spouse or whatever was listening to this person while they was cooking, and she was trying to find out who it was that her spouse was listening to. Right? Well, it was Cerca, but the crazy thing is, folks be having the opportunity to talk to me in a regular life and they don't. So it's pretty cool to hear. I'm getting these stories a lot. And people like, yeah, somebody was telling me, girl, it was you. I said, oh, why you gotta say it like, girl, it was me? Like, what that mean? Y'all don't, is something wrong with me? I mean, no, I'm just playing. It makes me excited. That just lets me know that God's word is moving and people are being,
My name is Daniel, and I suffer.
People are being changed. Things are happening.
Definitely from you. Definitely. You
I'm
are.
grateful. But, well, I'm just the avatar, though. You know what I mean? I'm just the avatar. That's what my.
However he use you. However he use you, I'm receiving, baby.
Okay. Well, I'm grateful for that. It makes me excited. And our TikTok is gonna be messed up today, but we pushing on. They just gonna have to go to YouTube or whatever. We moving on, y'all. So, y'all. One of the things I want to show y'all real quick too is this. I didn't mark these pages either because sometimes I be moving so fast and then I get sidetracked. But make sure y'all mute your phones, please. So family, for those that wasn't here earlier today, y'all know what this is, right? These is the Egyptians carrying the Pharaoh, right? Y'all see that? I know it's probably blurry. I don't know how to make this work every day, but y'all see that. Look, who is that? It's the Pope, family. Y'all see the Pope right there and all the people around him being carried, just like the Egyptians. Got the same headdress on, same staff. Right? Now they got problems connecting me to my live, y'all. They be on some funny stuff here on TikTok. So the reason for the message that we're going to read today is we need to understand just because a person is dressed like a person of God or they somebody tell you, oh yeah, they were ordained for such and such. Well, how you know that wasn't a pastor's homeboy, that he just wanted to make sure he could keep his church and the family, and this man ain't got not an anointing, not a nothing. But he about to put him over because that's his homeboy instead of actually getting the person that is anointed enough to care for these sheep that's going to be coming, right? So look, y'all, let's go to page 364 and read about it. We're going down to the bottom of the page real quick. This is the Titans, right? And we got to talk about why the earth was destroyed. Y'all want to know why I always be on the giants? Because they're the main reason that the earth was destroyed the first time. Well, we know God said this time he ain't destroying it by water. He's destroying it by fire. Okay, that's what the rainbow signifies. No, I'm not going to it's not that I'm not going to destroy the earth again. It's I won't flood it. But I'm going to burn it up this time. Because I flooded it being nice and that wasn't enough for y'all. So, I'm just saying. Right? All right. So the Titans, y'all know, y'all might as well get your pens and papers out because this is a study day. Get your devices and be ready. All right. Look at this. It says, well, real quick, I'm going to read this little bit of the Tower of Babel because nobody be believing me when I say this. Okay, so it says, but when the threats of the great God are fulfilled, with which he once threatened men when they built the tower in the land of Assyria. Now, they tell us they don't know where the Tower of Babel is, don't they? And there's several books, because remember I told y'all Assyria is where the Akkadians were, the Persian people. Right? So when we go outside of the 66 books, we find out, oh my goodness, the Tower of Babel was in Assyria. But we knew that already because we already been studying and reading on the Akkadians. They didn't have to tell us because we already knew. Because we're smart. So, right? It says, they were all of one language and they wanted to go up to starry heaven. You mean, oh, this is perfect. Because when I got on here, y'all said they just launched something into the starry heavens. So I didn't even know. Y'all know I ain't got no TV. If that ain't some. Okay. Here we go, y'all. It says they were all of one language and they wanted to go up to the starry heaven. But immediately the immortal one imposed a great compulsion on the winds. It's raining in where I'm at. Ain't it, SB? Ain't that funny? The same day that the men was talking about getting up into the starry heavens, it was raining and thundering. And what's it doing right now, SB, where we at? It's raining and thundering. And they sending something up into the starry heavens. Man, it's trying to get in the heavens right now. Baby, if God don't be on it, I don't even plan this. I don't even know. He's so good to me. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Dad. So it says, but immediately the immortal one imposed a great compulsion on the winds. Then the winds cast down the great tower from on high and stirred up strife for the mortals amongst themselves. Therefore, humans gave that city the name Babylon. Please go look up, and I know everybody know you do not have to say it, but I need you to go look up the definition of Babylon, please, and write it down. I know y'all can't see nothing, y'all. They hating on me because the thing is getting into the galaxy, so then we gotta wait. This needs some creamer. While y'all looking that up, I made coffee and then putting on a liquor cream. That is some nasty water there. Hold on. I know it's not letting y'all see nothing on TikTok. I'm sorry. Not just Cerca, evidently everybody, because I can't be the only person. I didn't restart my phone and everything. So it's either YouTube or...
No, it's all the other people that I have on the live right now. Their videos are up. It's you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can see everybody else's live.
Just me. They don't like me anymore. I'm doing too much, I guess. Every time I get to telling y'all truths, boy, they become. I was talking about the Pope earlier, so that's probably the issue because he probably watched TikTok too. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, sorry, Mr. Pope, sir, but I gotta tell your business. Jesus is making me. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ooh, you thought it was hidden, but no, sir. It's already been written. Okay. Do y'all hear me when I say this? Our whole lives have been scripted. Do y'all know that 42 years ago, God knew that I was going to be right here in this place and y'all was going to be right there in y'all place and we was going to be right here together. It didn't matter what you thought that you was going through prior to this or whatever. He already knew that this interaction was going to happen. Ain't that crazy? Now, somebody can find me to go live, but they not showing my live. Ain't that something? How's that working? Fine. It is what it is. Anyway, let's keep going, y'all. So, did y'all look at the word Babylon? All right. I don't know how to say, is this, how you say it? S-E-K, say it.
Sekhmet.
Sekhmet. What does that mean?
That is the goddess with the head of a lion.
Really? Okay.
That is the Egyptian goddess with the head of the lion. She is the goddess of war.
So Athena. Got it. Okay. So let me ask you a question. What is the definition of the word I had you look up? What is it?
Hold on 1 second.
I found Gate of God.
Jessica.
Oops.
Gotta raise your hand. Thank you. I love you.
That's it.
The gate of God.
Yes.
That's what it means. Do y'all ever find it funny that we have movies like The Ninth Gate? Or all of these movies about stargates? Oh, there's a movie called Stargates. You mean like the gate of God, and they knew exactly where it was because their daddies was angels and their daddies told them where it was. Ain't that crazy? Right? Yes, Miss Ashley.
I was just going to read the definition that I got.
Okay.
It says chiefly among Rastafarians, a contemptuous or dismissive term for aspects of a society seen as degenerate or oppressive, especially the police.
So in Babylon, they told you who you could worship and who you couldn't, and they had 1,000 gods there. It was a goddess of this, and the god of that, and the god of the rat, and the god of the cheese, and the god of the grape, and the god of the, and the god. It was a god for everything. Now, I believe that only because of there being 200 different angels that all had different jobs, right? And so then their children had their ability. So there were gods of agriculture, right? Okay, well, it makes sense that if the angel that guards over the agriculture has children with the women, that he is going to teach his children that thing. So then his kids have magical powers because he has magical powers, right? He's an angel. These is their descendants. Just like Athena or Sekhmet, her daddy taught her war. So she was a beast on the field, period. Poseidon and his kids, y'all don't think that the what we know right now, there's still sailors that pray to the sea gods. Right now, there are sailors that bust that bottle on their thing and anoint their boat and pray to the sea gods right now. And we know for a fact that there are mermaids in the water because they keep coming up even after they didn't took my video down. Now there's so many videos of mermaids flooding the internet. It's crazy. Unicorns, all the stuff that they told us was not real just seems to be popping up out of nowhere right now. And now they can't hide it like walking trees and stuff. It ain't no hiding it now because we got video camera and we be live. So how you gonna fake a live though? How you gonna do that? Right? Okay, so here we go. It says, but when the tower fell and the tongues of men were diversified by various sounds, the whole earth of humans was filled with fragmenting kingdoms. What if you was here earlier today? Hold on, y'all. Because I want y'all to see something. So we just gonna repeat earlier so y'all can know what we was doing if you wasn't here. So I was showing everybody, and I'm gonna show y'all too, because that's not fair. We're just gonna walk through this real quick, and I want to show y'all something. Lord, please let this stay right and not it tilts, so I know I didn't put this on all the way right. But now, oh no, don't do that. No, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. I was about to cry. Wait a minute. Ugh. I think the book is almost too tall or something. I don't know what's going on with this. Just stay. Just stay. Ooh. Now, how do I turn? Can I turn this camera while I'm on here with y'all? Yes. How do I do that? Oh, I see it right there. I'm so slow sometimes, y'all. It's okay. Thank you, Jesus. I found it. Boom. Okay. We're unhooking. Give me a second. We're unhooking. Well, y'all can't even see, so I might as well just turn this off because they can't even see nothing. They just gonna have to come to the Zoom. Okay, y'all. So, can y'all can't even see because this light gonna be different. But do y'all see how these bloodlines? So this is like Adam and Eve, y'all down here, right? Japheth, Shem. This is after Noah, right? Y'all see how these bloodlines start spreading out? And it wasn't that many at the top. Y'all see that? But right here at the Tower of Babel, y'all see how this just starts to spread out like that? So you see how it was only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Y'all see that? Only 4 lines right here. Now y'all about to see something. Lord, please do not let my book rip. Ooh, it's ripping. That ain't gonna work. Hold on, y'all. This is not gonna work. So I'm not about to tear my book up. Nope. I'm gonna have to do something different with this. Ooh. Okay, so y'all see how that went from 4 lines to how this starts spreading out right there. And instantly, it was all of these families being born. You can't really see them that good. But y'all see? Look, Moses, Aaron, Mizraim. And we found, or that's Miriam, excuse me, the prophetess. Y'all see this? So these are bloodlines. If I keep turning this and not turning my page, I was showing them earlier today. Here's Solomon and Nathan. But if you go down here to the bottom, y'all, oh, that light. Hold on. That ain't the right angle, I guess. If y'all go down here, see this? These are the Chinese dynasties, right? Down here. These are the Roman dynasties. Do y'all realize that they was all going at the same time? So when people be like, oh, they had, look, Sparta. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where's my finger? Hold on. Shoot. There it goes. Sparta. Y'all see this? Now, Sparta was happening at the same time around when David was out. Y'all, where is it? Look. David. If I go down from David, it's Sparta, y'all. And it's, look, y'all see this? It's in the same time. So King David was around in the same time period that the Spartan War was happening. Did y'all know that? Who knew? Right? So they'll try to make us believe that, oh, these people had it first, or that person had it first. No, I keep telling y'all these lines was running simultaneously. But because they did their timing different, or they marked their days different, the Hebrews, some of their day, they start at 7 or whatever. You know what I mean? The Israelites, some people, they don't start at 7. So then it could be a different time or whatever it was, depending on where they were on the earth. All of those things made a difference in their calendar. But if y'all go get this book, y'all gonna see that they was running side by side at the same time. So now y'all see why I told y'all why I have to go and read about the Hindu and all of this. Because these is the people they was fighting with. The wars that the Bible talks about, y'all, was these people. When it was talking about Genghis Khan them came and conquered this, and then somebody else, the Chovang thing, they had their time to rule, and then the Persians had their time to rule. Okay, well, who do y'all think y'all only think they was taking over the Israelites? These were world conquests. That's why we see the Vikings and the Trojans and the Trojan boats and all of that stuff. They was traveling to these other countries. So then why do we sit up and be like, oh, they had it first. Oh, they had the same war, but their names was this. No, because if I'm telling, okay, so let's use this in something that everybody done had the street family fight if you done lived in the hood and somebody's kids then started it and it starts the whole family feud of folks fighting against each other, right? So when I'm telling the story, I'm gonna say, and Pookie slammed him, right? Because that's my name for Pookie. But the people on the other side of the fight are not gonna be calling my son Pookie or my nephew Pookie. They're gonna probably be calling him by the name they know him by outside of our family. So when they tell the story, they're gonna say Darius got slammed or Darius slammed such and such. But guess what? Talking about same fight. Ain't that crazy? Same person, two different names, same fight. So when you are reading and you are learning and you are understanding, I just showed y'all in that book. Well, I didn't. Maybe some of y'all wasn't here. Lord, please let me find it. So all the names of the people I kept telling y'all, in this book, it shows the name they go by in each of the different languages. And it's so powerful because I'm trying to tell people. Look. Y'all see that? That's Krishna from the Hindu stepping on a snake. And boom, there go the Egyptian dude. Same story, y'all. Who else crushed the head of a snake? Adam, Jesus. Oh, you mean they the same story, just a different name? Okay. But in this book, it tells you, hold on. Did I pass it already? I think I did. Well, we'll get back to it. Anyway, I'm going to get some copies of this and put them up like in a PDF. It tells you all the names of who they were in the Greek, who the Israelites called them, who the Phoenicians called them, who this called them. And if it ain't all them names, this person is this day. This person is this, was this person. But the Israelites called them this, and this person called them that. And I told y'all that was all the same stories. I was trying to find it. I should have marked it. Anyway, okay. So moving on. So the people that we're reading about, these Titans, are the ancient Persians. We looked it up today on this, in that book. When we looked up, we was looking at the Egyptian kings. Y'all, Egyptians, that name we looked up in the bloodline of the mythological gods, he's in that book as a real king in Egypt. So then why would they say he's a mythological king if there is a bloodline for him and he's listed in that big old green book I just showed as a real king in Egypt? Why would he be why would they say he's a mythological god if he was an actual king? Because then you would have to know that when you go back to the Chaldean, you see that the mythological gods were real people. And that's why God was pissed that humans, regular humans, started to worship them because their daddies were angels. So the demigods, the goddesses and gods, they were real spiritual beings, but they were half human as well. And that's why God was mad, because how dare you worship something that I created? I created dirt to make humans, and I created the angels out of the stardust and pieces of the elements, and this is why the stars are going to be judged as well, because the angels came from them. The stardust and the stuff that we see in the galaxy is what the angels were made out of. We were made from dirt. They were made from the cosmos. Right? So it's interesting when we read that the giants had the ability to fly to other planets, and then they show us pyramids on Mars and stuff, y'all. There's pyramids on all these other planets that they didn't show us. And then we read that the giants or the angels' children had the ability to go to Mars and all of these different places. Oh, wait a minute. Ancient aliens tell y'all that too, don't they? When you watch Ancient Aliens, that's exactly what they said happened. They came here, they went to other planets, probed all they things, took from what they needed, got this and that, and cut out. It's a true thing. All right, so here we go. We're getting back to it. All right, the Titans. List all the names we read, please. Write them all down. Chronos and Titan and Ipetus reigned. So please tell me who Chronos and Titan and Iapetus is. I don't know how to say that. So y'all see the word. It's Iapetus. Please tell me who they are. If y'all got your OTP, Chronos, Titan. Go ahead, Miss Lindsay. Oh, no? Okay. Your hand wasn't supposed to be up. Okay. Diana, go ahead, and then Miss Jessica.
Now I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I want to say. I was trying to find the lineage of Esther. I was reading, but I saw her uncle and how her uncle took her and was caring for her before she married. But I was trying to find out who her parents were, and because I know they really weren't worshipers of God from what I understand in the book. But I was trying to find it when you was looking at the map. That's what I wanted to ask if you knew.
I have that written down somewhere, but not right now. I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. But yes, ma'am. She had her name, she had a different name, and I'll get it for you. I actually studied that. She has a different name. It wasn't Esther, it was something else. And then you'll be able to find her bloodline. I have it somewhere. I just have to look in my notes. I actually studied that. Okay, Miss Jessica, go ahead.
I'm actually not giving any answers or anything. I just wanted to know because everybody keeps asking, and I need to know for myself that name of the 666 book. Can you please hold it still so we can screenshot it?
Y'all are funny. Yes, I will put it up here. Hold on. And I bought this at the Goodwill years ago, y'all.
Thank you. That's the only thing I need to bug you about, because if we get into Titans and stuff, that's my thing. So I'm going to let everybody else have it. Love y'all. Bye.
Ain't that really crazy, though? The Teitan is how it's really spelled. Toyota Titan.
It says Chronos was worshipped in the pre-Hellenic period in Greece, and is well known for his Roman counterpart, Saturn, the god of time and the king of the Titans. Chronos was the most powerful god of his generation. The Titans were the gods who ruled the cosmos before the Olympians, and Chronos was their leader.
Okay, stop right there. What I just tell y'all, the angels was made out of the cosmos. And so they children reigned the cosmos. You mean like Asgard on Thor? Where they was floating around building whole civilizations in the cosmos? Having galactic wars? Really?
Huh, go figure.
Go figure. Huh. And then we read that they was on their way at the Tower of Babel, because remember I told y'all the 600,000 men that were building the Tower of Babel were giants. And now we read that Babel means God's gate. Ooh, it's getting a little. Can y'all see me now, or can y'all just hear me on TikTok? Do some hearts if y'all can see me, because ain't nobody been able to see me. I'm gonna say no, they can't. I don't know what's going on. We got folks going everywhere. Okay, anyway, let's get moving. All right. So it says the best children of Gaia and Uranus, or Gaia. Please write down Gaia and Uranus. Go tell me who they are. Yes, ma'am, SB.
When you said mythology, mythical, for these things that they try to tell us it is. In the process of you saying that, something told me to go look up that word. And I found out when you look up that word and you go deeper into it and find out what's another word for mythology, it says paganism.
Well, think about this. It makes sense, but I would say paganism is just the worship of many gods, isn't it? Go look up the definition of paganism. Because paganism is just worshiping all the gods except for the God, the creator God, or am I wrong? And the Bible says that men worshiped the mythological, because they were gods to regular men because they had supernatural abilities.
Chronos.
Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. You got to raise your hand, Mama, so I know.
it says paganism, a religion other than one of the main world religion, especially a non-Christian or pre-Christian religion. A moderate religion, mood, incorporation, beliefs, or practice from outside the main world religion, especially natural worship.
That's good, Mama. That's good. That's good. That's good. Basically, anything before Christianity was viewed as paganism. But as y'all can see, that makes absolutely no sense, because when we go and study Hindu and we see that Brahma is Abraham and this person is that person, then is it really paganism? Because their stories is all ours. But if the Pope does not want you looking outside of anything else but what they tell you, then it makes sense that they would say that it was paganism. It makes sense. Because you have to think about this. Okay, so that means that prior to Christ, however the Hebrew Israelites worship, that would be considered paganism as well. Because Christ hadn't come yet, so there was no Christianity. So what was it that Abraham and Sarah and Isaiah, what was it that was happening with them? Who were they worshiping? Because if it was before Christianity, Christ hadn't came yet, and there were several saints. All the prophets came before Jesus. So now do y'all see why it's very interesting and very important to go look up what exactly that they are classifying things as? Because SB, they'll tell us that it's paganism, but we literally looked up the bloodline of these real people. There's an actual bloodline for these people. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They'll tell you, oh, that's pagan, because maybe they don't want you to know that it really existed. That, because if they say pagan, the normal Christian is doing what?
Running.
Right? But they don't even realize that pretty much 99.9% of the Bible is all of the same. Okay, they'll tell you to run from a blood sacrifice and don't watch nothing about no vampire, but they'll take communion. What is communion representative of?
The blood and the body of Jesus.
So the bread is the flesh, and the blood
is the wine.
And we drink it in representation of exactly what a vampire does. Now do y'all be seeing what I be telling y'all about? We got to be careful how we just be talking about people's stuff, because we don't even realize we be right along with them. Yes, SB, go ahead.
Okay, so you sent me on that rabbit hole. Are we really supposed to do the communion? Because here's the thing about that. So isn't that another sacrifice? The same thing as they do? Because I know God got his side and the devil got his side, Satan, Lucifer, whatever.
And every time we see a satanic movie, the first thing they doing is having dinner and drinking blood.
Right.
Isn't that so crazy? Well, this is what I want y'all to know. Do y'all remember me telling y'all that the devil replicates everything that God does? But he's going to make it more perverted. He's going to make it more wicked. He's going to make it more whatever. Y'all remember me telling y'all that? Now, do you see it?
The devil, he perverts and God converts.
That's right. That's right. So you got to think about this, right? Y'all, this is why people outside of Christianity look at us like we're crazy. Because they're like, y'all do the same practices that we do. Literally. But I told y'all, magic came from heaven. We was never supposed to have access to it. And when we did, we used it for the wrong things. That's why it became a sin. It's not that magic is bad. It's our intentions when we use magic. And the fact that we were never supposed to have it because God knew that we would never use it right, or else he would have gave it to us freely. And he wouldn't have destroyed the earth because of it the first time. See, we like, oh, they've been doing it. Okay. And they got dropped down in a hole and burnt up and flooded and everything else. So keep on going. Keep on doing it. It's all right. Okay. Here we go. So it says, whom men called earth and heaven. What did I tell y'all? Gaia or Gaia just means from the earth. And Uranus, what does it mean, y'all? Who looked it up? Uranus, the next word in there, after Gaia. You looked it up, Jessica? Who looked it up? Ashley?
I did. I did.
Okay, what did it say?
But she called it out first, so go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It says, God of the heavens, son and husband of Gaia, and father of the Titans in ancient mythology.
Ah! Son and husband. Son and husband. Well, at that time, we was probably still called Mother Earth. So he could have came out of her, not per se in that way, but because he was a product of a human woman, it could have been that. Or he really could have been her son and her husband. Because people are marrying their children right now. Girl, Diana, don't act like you ain't seen Facebook and seen all them people marrying their kids. Wait until their daughters and sons hit 18 and they are in relationships with children.
I don't watch that, but I know that happens. But still, it's still weird.
I know, I saw your face though, girl. You was like, yes, it do. It happens all the time.
No, I know it happens, but it's still weird. That's why it's just strange.
No, I'm just messing with you, mama. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just saying. So it very well could have been her husband and her son. Because people doing that now. It was just a story floating around about some man that raised his daughter until she got 18 and then he turned around and married her. It's a picture of her standing there in between his legs like daddies do their daughters. She got a pretty little dress on. And she got a little puff balls in. And then fast forward 15, 16 years. And now they husband and wife. So it very well could happen. All right. So it says, giving them a name because they were the first of articulate men. The portions of the earth were threefold, according to the lot of each, and each one reigned having his share, and they did not fight, for there were oaths imposed by their father, and the divisions were just. And when the full time, the old age of the father came, he also died. And his sons made a dire transgression of oaths and stirred up strife against each other as to who should have royal honor and reign over men. You mean like the Titan War? I bet you, I haven't studied it that deep, but I bet you it was somebody that died, and then all of a sudden, now it's no, we reign. It's kind of like, it's like this, it's like on Game of Thrones. Remember the one king died and they were trying to find out who was going to be the ruler of the 7 kingdoms? The main ruler, boom. Right? Same type of principle. But this is when the Titan War happened, y'all. So it said Chronos and Titan fought against each other. But Rhea, Gaia, and Aphrodite, who loves crowns, Demeter, Hestia, and fair-dressed Dion brought them to friendship, having assembled all the kings, kindred and brothers, and other men who were of the same blood and parents. Now that sounds like Game of Thrones to me, for real.
It says right here that Chronos married his older sister, Rhea.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all see how this is going on? I need for y'all to all these names in here, if you got your book or if you can underline them, highlight this stuff and look up all these people, because we about to study, we about to do an ancestry tree DNA on the giants. Because it's so funny, there's a whole website right now called Gaia, and it talks about the stars, don't it? And it talks about the beings and the aliens and all the stuff we read about right here. You can pay, what, $15 a month or something to watch? Okay. So look, it says, who were of the same blood parents. How is somebody of the same blood parents if they not real? And we read that Zeus had like 56 kids. And y'all reading it now that folks was just intermarrying. Maybe because they were giants and they had to marry somebody they same size, and it wasn't too many of them out there, maybe. It was only 200 angels that came down. So if they were trying to make their own races, it makes sense that they went out and had all these kids everywhere. Because they was trying to copy what God did, multiply the earth with their own beings. Look, it says, and they chose Chronos king to rule over all, because he was the eldest and in best appearance. But Titan, for his part, imposed great oaths on Chronos, that he should not rear a family of male children, so that he himself might reign when old age and fate came upon Chronos. Whenever Rhea gave birth, the Titans sat by her, and they tore apart all her male children. Did y'all know that? So somebody go look that up and see if it's in Greek mythology. It said whenever Rhea gave birth, the Titans, or Ray gave birth, the Titans sat by her and they tore apart all male children. Sounds like the Egyptian story, don't it? Kill all the males under a certain age. Y'all go look that up real quick while I run to the bathroom. So go look up who killed Rhea's children, and Rhea is spelled Rhea.
So was it Chronos, y'all? Because what I'm reading right here, it says she married her brother Chronos, who warned that one of his children was fated to overthrow him, swallow his children, Hatia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and is it Poseidon?
Poseidon.
Soon after they were born.
Poseidon.
Soon after they were born.
It says,
Right.
yeah, it talks about him devouring them. That I'm like,
Right. So are you saying that Cronus actually killed her children?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah, I
But
think
at the
I thought
same
that
time, though,
Chronos swallowed all the children except for one.
Except for one.
Zeus.
Because when
Okay.
Zeus got older, he went back and gave him a drink and made him vomit all of his siblings back because the mother got tired of her constantly having to give up all the kids. So she put a rock in whatever it was, and he thought that he had eaten him, but he didn't. And she sent him out, and he got older and came back.
So at what point do we know whether this is literal or some degree of metaphor is being added? Because it can't
Well,
be
I read
literal.
that in the Hessenthogenies, whatever she had us read, it mentions that.
Oh, the
Hey, y'all.
Hesiod. Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I learned that in middle school. That's funny. Everything that y'all just read.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're saying Cronus killed his own children, but missed Zeus. And Zeus came back to, in a sense, to kind of take back what he is owed.
Okay, so let me tell y'all this, y'all. The crazy thing is, do y'all remember? I can't remember which book we read it in. But remember when God told Michael to go down and get rid of, I think it was Michael. It was one of them. Basically, he let the angels know. It must have been Enoch, one of them. It wasn't Enoch. Probably 12 or something. I don't know. He was like, go on and take care of him. Hold on, let me go find it. Yep. I'll turn right to it, y'all. So it's Enoch 1. First, let's go. Okay, y'all stay right there. And let's go. I'm gonna read real quick what okay. I'm gonna read real quick what they taught, and then we're gonna go back. Okay. So we know it was 200 angels, y'all. So it says, and they took wives unto themselves, and everyone respectively chose one woman for himself. And they began to go into them, and they taught them magical medicine. Write this down. They taught the women, their wives, the angels taught the women magical medicine, incantations, the cutting of roots, or how to put a root on somebody, and taught them about plants. You mean like the same things that witches use to do spells? Botanists or using herbalists? Okay, all right. And the women became pregnant and gave birth to great giants whose heights were 300 cubits. Where is this? In Enoch? It's in Enoch 1 and 7. It's on page 16 if y'all got OTP, if y'all want to read it or highlight it or mark it. It's on page 16 of your old book 1. Okay? So then it says, these giants consumed the produce of all the people until the people detested feeding them. Y'all, I went to look at when the drought started and the famines. A lot of the famine started after the giants was in the land, which is the fee fi fo fum story, because they said, remember, the giants was eating up all the food. Because when Jack went up there, it was abundance of everything. That's why he kept going back. But they was starving where he was at. Remember, he was about to sell the cow so they could get some money to eat. And he came back with a magic bean. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Okay, so look, it says, and the people detested feeding them. That's the whole reason. They were scared that the giants was gonna come down and get their food and smash up their houses and stuff. Crazy. It says, and they began to sin against, here we go, y'all. Miss Sekhmet, you said a lion head and a regular body. Here you go. And they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. You mean like to get mermaids and half man, half pig, half man, half bird, half man, half bull, half
When
man.
at the Minotaur was the half bull. You got the Centaur, which is the half horse.
Right, right. Do you see how this works? It says, and their flesh was devoured one by another, and they drank blood. So not only did they teach magic, this is where vampirism started, and cannibalism. They start cooking each other. Their appetites were so insatiable because they were half human and half angel that they could never be full sexually, nothing. Okay? All right. It says, and then the earth brought an accusation against the oppressors. And Azazel taught the people the art of making swords and knives and shields and breastplates. And he showed to their chosen ones bracelet decorations, the shadowing of the eye with antimony. Go look up the word antimony and tell me what it is. Antimony. Y'all done heard me say it, but for the newbies, they might not know. Yes, Miss Riviera.
I just wanted to share a few things when I started looking up all these people. It says, according to the theology of Hesiod, the Titans were the 12 children of the primordial parents, Uranus or Uranus, which is the Greek word for heaven, and Gaia, which is earth. 6 male Titans, Oceanus, Coeus, Creus, Hyperion, Ipatheus. I don't know what that name is, but we just looked him up before.
Wait. Stop. Hyperion?
Yeah. Oceanus.
No.
Oh, you want to go with Hyperion? Okay.
Yeah, stop. I want to show you something. I know that word. I've actually done research on that person. Do y'all see what that say on the bottom of there? This is a Disney book, but that says Hyperion. The Cain Chronicles and the books about the Egyptians, that's the name of the publishing company, baby.
Wow.
Hyperion. That's why I got these people like them as kids' books, but are they though? This is the Red Pyramid. And the other 3 books, I don't have the whole set. And y'all know what these is about? Oh, they're about the people y'all talking. Matter of fact, I know how to change the camera. I got y'all. Give me a second. Boom. I got one even better for y'all. How about this? Wait a minute. Can y'all see it now? Y'all see it?
Yes, we see it.
So these things ain't real, but they names be everywhere. And these books are The Blood of Olympus and The Lost Hero. You mean about mythological God, that they have the name written right down under the bottom of it?
Mind blown. 3 ways from Sunday.
But those
So
were
the books they be selling, because these are supposed to be kids' books.
All in our faces.
That's why I be everywhere. This why I be trying to tell. Ain't that crazy? I knew that word because I did studies on it. Because I saw it in here and I said, no, that means something. Anytime they do stuff like that, they don't just put it there for no reason. Y'all, do y'all know that this is the easiest way to hide real literature in plain sight, to tell you it's a kid's book for people that know what they looking for? Go buy these books. And this is why they be over in Egypt looking. And it takes them right to what was supposed to be fake. So let me ask you a question. If these are all mythological things, how is it that these names are everywhere? And I told y'all the largest name companies all have mythological gods as their theme. Gucci, Prada, all of these have mythological god like ties. Yes, Miss Jessica.
Have any of you guys watched that show American Gods? Because if you watch it and you pay attention to what they're saying, they're telling you that these names of companies and shoes and clothing and makeup and all that stuff, that is a way that they hook y'all so you keep worshiping them.
I'm telling y'all that. The most expensive things were probably the higher up gods. But get this, y'all, their spirits are still trapped on this planet. So like I told y'all, every time a person dies over a pair of Jordans, the goddess Nike, that is a blood sacrifice to her. You get robbed and beat up or killed in behind some clothing or a car, that is a blood sacrifice to that God's spirit. God said he trapped their spirits here. They became the demons. So this is why he tell us we be worshiping gods, because we are.
Could I just, I just wanted to read the rest of it really quick because it's going to bring us down to where we were. And that was the 6 males. Then there were 6 females. Thea, Rhea, Themis, sorry guys, I'm butchering these names, but Mnemosyne, Phoebe, and Thetis. And it says that Chronos mated with his older sister Rhea, who then bore the first generation of Olympians. The 6 siblings were Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, Hestia, Demeter, and Hera.
Okay, y'all, so can I ask y'all a question? How are there bloodlines for people that never existed? And then when we go look in that big old Bible book, it said these were the kings of Egypt, Persia, and the Canaanites in the ancient worlds. Y'all, look, real quick. We just don't, okay, y'all know I just opened this. I just picked it up. So we gonna get out of that. Look up this name. Ooh, that's spooky, because our country's name, our country's initials is in this name. CREUSA. And Ion. ION. These are 2 different people. Hey, y'all, am I up or down or what's going on? Am I on? They playing.
Cerca, I just checked on your TikTok and I can't see you.
I know, Mama.
Okay.
They playing us today. Let me go get my charger. I'm gonna see if that got something to do with it, but I know it don't. They just don't. They won't let me be great, y'all. I be putting too much out here. They don't want y'all to wake up.
Did you get any warnings for anything? Because they do that to you. They did that to me when I went live or something, and they just boot you for literally
No,
anything.
ma'am. I'm used to this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff happens to me all the time, y'all. Way before now, I told y'all, guy used to cut my phone off, and it be whole battles going on in my life. I'm used to it by now. Spiritual things out here. I already had lights flickering today and everything. Who is she? Who are those people, y'all?
It says that she is the daughter of Priam and
Priam?
Priam is what that says. I think that's what that says. Priam. Priam.
Like a Prius?
And Hecuba.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that. In Grimm, there was somebody that had that name, Hecuba. It was somebody in Grimm that literally had that name. So let me ask y'all a question. If these things are not real, if these beings were not real, if they were not real, how is it that there is a go ahead, nephew? Because I know you've been reading about the mythology. Tell me, go, nephew, just go. Just go.
So, well, I had this picture that I wanted to show you first about a shoe that somebody donated at my job, and this on the bottom of Kobe Bryant shoes. I can't remember which style it was.
Wow, that's an eye.
Yeah, and then when you were saying you believe that this stuff real, I had read this book about Prometheus and Io, and how who was it? I believe Hera got beast on Zeus, and Zeus got that beast killed, and she put the eyes of the beast inside of the tail of the peacock. I don't know if you can really read it and see, but it says it in that part of the chapter.
Oh, it says she put the eyes.
It was
in the tail of
Argus.
the peacock.
Yeah, Zeus got Argus killed by, I believe, one of his messengers or something like that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, nephew. When you go and when you read this stuff, can you tell the people how old you are?
Well, I'm 17.
So y'all, this our little baby, our little nephew, and we're gonna take care of him because we need to. But okay, one, why is there an eye on the bottom of Kobe Bryant? Is Kobe alive? Kobe gone.
Yeah, I believe it was the Kobe Bryant. Let me pull it back up. It was these shoes right here. Yeah.
And those are Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, I believe it's his.
And Kobe Bryant is no longer living, right?
Right. Yeah. He's not
I
living.
was interested to see what year those shoes came out and how long from the year that those shoes came out to when he passed away.
Okay.
I'm
gonna have to do a Google search or something like that on these shoes.
You ain't gotta get it today. Just let us see when that shoe was made.
Can I see the shoe again? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can y'all see it, or do I need to make it big for y'all to see it?
There it is.
Can y'all see it better when I make it big? Is that it? Y'all see it? Show us the bottom again, nephew.
That's the front, and this is the bottom of it.
Y'all see
those
that?
Are Kyrie's.
It's an eye three different ways.
Those are Kyrie's.
She said they Kyrie shoes.
They're whose?
Kyrie Irving.
Who is that?
He a basketball player.
Okay. Well, is he still alive?
Yeah, he is.
That's some scary stuff, though.
Yeah.
That's like three eyes. I see.
Oh yeah, if you turn
because
it
it's
sideways.
one the long way, and it's one this way, and then it's one going sideways, and it looks like it's one in the middle of the goal too.
Yeah, I ain't even pay attention to that. I just seen the one.
Yeah, no, that's three different. Oh, y'all know how on Men in Black, how the dude's eyes closed one way, then they closed the other way. It was a set of eyes, and then it was a set of eyes, remember? But they went.
I remember that.
Like a lizard.
Yes, it was like his regular eye open, but then the other eyes closed like a lizard's eyes closed. So these open this way, but that one open that way. That's kind of what that looks like.
Yeah, but if you turn your phone sideways, it's kind of like a reptilian eye, like she did. So, like with the cat eye, or whatever.
Y'all, okay, so let me ask you a question. Have y'all been looking at y'all clothes and stuff and looking at the designs in y'all house and looking up names of stuff that you used to buy all the time? Is it mind blowing when y'all look up these names and what they mean, y'all? And just think, we be rushing out to buy these things for our children and don't even know that we're buying accursed things because they're named after gods, people that God destroyed. And then we run and say, oh, F you, God, give me more money so I can go buy these idol gods clothes and shoes and cars because I want you to give me more money so I can be an adulterer and worship the children of the angels. You will not pay your tithes, or you will only give God change so you can save money to go buy a purse, a belt, a pair of pants, go on a trip to an accursed place, or buy an accursed thing and then be mad because your life fell apart right after you bought it. And be trying to get mad at God because he didn't tell you and he told you don't be an adulterer, period. Idolater. Do not worship idol gods. But when you go out, baby, we know who your God is. Gucci, Prada, Birkin, Hermes. We looked it up. Hermes is Hermes. They changed it for y'all. But Hermes for mythological gods is Hermes. How much is an Hermes bag, y'all? Come on. Most expensive, least expensive. Real. Not the knockoffs.
Least expensive, $4,569.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. And I raised my hand. Let me put my hand down. Because there is I'm not gonna mention their name. There is a pastor, famous pastor, that was in the Hermes store. And this woman was looking. He said, the spirit spoke to him and he bought her that bag. He blessed her with that bag.
Wow. Okay, but think about this, y'all. Do y'all really think that God wants us to give $5,000 to an idol god instead of going and putting a homeless person in a crib?
No.
Because you can put a homeless person in a house for $10,000. I'm not saying it's not good to buy nice stuff, but what do you think God is gonna smile on in Judgment Day? When he asks you, what did you do with the credit cards that he gave you, with the job that he gave you? And you say, oh, I was worshiping Medusa. And he gonna say, too bad. Or I was worshiping Hermes. Or I was worshiping Zeus. Or I was worshiping, okay, what's the card that got the three-prong thing on it? The card that got the Poseidon staff.
Maserati.
Is it a Maserati that has the Poseidon's trident on the front of it?
Yes, I was sitting by one in traffic today, and I was like, "Oh my god!
Oh, we
that
can
looks
hear
familiar."
you. We can hear you. Okay, which one is it, y'all?
It's a Maserati, Cerca.
It's a Maserati.
How much does the most expensive Maserati cost? And how much does the least expensive Maserati cost? Go ahead, Mariah.
Sorry about that. Back to those Kyrie Irving shoes. I looked them up. The shoes are called Enlightenment. And there's a whole bunch of eyes all over the shoes. There's a whole bunch of eyes all over the shoes, on the back of the shoes. Let me see if I can share it with you. I just took a whole bunch of screenshots, but there's eyes everywhere. They came out in 2019, December 7th.
That's my birthday.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I can't
God,
share the
y'all.
images, but I have them.
And there was an important solstice that happened during that time too.
I had a feeling something was going on during that time. Yes, that's why I
Yeah,
wanted to
them
share
shoes
this. Okay.
came out on my birthday, and I found it. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. I just want to know whose toes is wiggling, whose heart is pumping fast. Is the adrenaline
My
pumping
toes
in
are
your
wiggling.
body? Anybody? And y'all think that when they drop this stuff, it just, oh, I'm dropping it on this. They know the God of this world, Lucifer himself, plans everything. And it's people that ran out to stand in line to get those shoes and didn't even know what they was. Come on, y'all. Ooh, go ahead, Sabrina.
I don't know which rapper it was, because I don't really listen to it that much, but there was one recently that I think that bought 666 pairs of Nike sneakers and put exactly one drop of blood on the sole of the shoe and sold them.
It was that
Little
Gabe
Nas.
one.
He's
Lil Nas.
Little Nas did that.
Yeah, that was Lil Nas. And he put scripture somewhere on the shoe as well.
At the bottom of the shoes.
Yeah, he's vile.
Nike ended up suing him because it wasn't a part of their launch or anything. He just happened to buy of his own money 666 pair, and then he went through like a third party, and then they did the whole blood thing and did all that other stuff, and he got sued by Nike.
Yeah, that was like shortly after his little demonic video.
Yeah, with that
I
devil.
remember.
He was riding the devil.
I remember. Okay.
He literally
I
called
just
them
wanna say this,
Satan.
y'all. This is why I say, don't it seem crazy that the church tell us not to study these things? Seriously. Because then you don't know. Okay. Hearts, hands, whatever. If you done been in church in the last 20 years. Anybody been to church in the last 20 years? Anybody?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. They tell you don't study these things, but then everybody in the choir stand, everybody that's walking you down the aisle with their white gloves on, all the hair ties and hats and glasses in the church got a mythological God on it. Maybe that's why they don't want y'all to study it. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Don't read that. Don't look at it because it's on my belt. It's on the car. I bought my wife. I bought my husband. We put it in the top of the church.
Pastor gotta have it.
Ooh,
That's why.
okay.
That's why
Hold on,
everybody
y'all.
else
It is
sees
an
these were
unfamiliar
demons.
face, but I know that name. Tone, you done made it to the Zoom, y'all. Tone, you made it to the Zoom. Hey, Tone, let me blow your.
I gave him the code. I gave him the Zoom code.
Thank you, Michelle, because I get to finally see your face. I done talking crazy to you. Say something. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
I'm so excited. How are you?
Can you hear me?
We can.
Hello, everybody. God blessings. I am so happy that you are here. The reason why I don't go to church is because I went to get baptized. The preacher baptized me. As I'm coming out of the water, he lays his hand on my shoulder and he says, you know, it cost me $15 to heat up that water. I looked at him, and that's the last time I went to church.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
35 years ago. And I praise God that I am finding God. And yes, it was me the other day telling you about this woman getting beat by her husband.
Oh, okay.
I seen the bruises, the black eyes, the blood, the baby calling 911. The ambulance coming, the police coming, took him to jail. He was on his deathbed about a month ago from alcoholism. So she wanted me to ask you, is it okay to divorce him? She wants to make sure.
Anytime that God ain't telling you to stay with nobody is putting your life in jeopardy.
Okay.
She got kids.
Yes.
She can separate she can separate, and I'm gonna tell you what you do. Because I can't tell her yes to get divorced or no not to, but I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I prayed and I said, God, if you want me to get out of this marriage, I need you to let it happen for free. And God let everything happen for free. I did not have to pay for one thing, and he didn't pay nothing either. God let me get everything for free. So that is how you will know if she is able to get out of that marriage. But I don't know her whole situation. I don't know how they got together. And see, sometimes some people be intermingling in other people's situations, and they get a spouse that they took sometimes from someone else. And then their punishment is you get triple what you took from somebody else. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Wow. Wow. I'm on an old iPhone 5, y'all.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, we happy to see you. I'm sorry, Tone, because I don't never know, because you remember the last time that happened, it was a whole fake thing, and I've been getting, accounts been getting hacked, so y'all be careful. I'm so happy you here, though. We gonna pray for her, too.
Let's get some church in. I love y'all, man.
We a whole family. Y'all Tone finally made it to the Zoom, y'all. I'm so excited. Okay.
Can we eat?
Huh?
Can we eat?
Did I eat?
No, can we eat?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting back to it. All right. Well, you got to turn your microphone off. I didn't know if you was done or not, sir.
One more question. Okay, I don't want to tithe no church. Can I give it to you? Can I give my to you?
You can give it here and we can distribute it.
No, I don't want it for no book fund. I don't want it for no fund. I want it for you. And that's
Honestly,
why
you are able to do that, because there is a scripture in the Bible that talks about the person that teaches you're supposed to pay your tithes there, but I don't. Okay, well, I put it where they said it go. So there's that. There's a scripture in reference if that makes you feel better, because I don't go to church, but there is a person I pay my tithes to.
Well, I'm learning from you, so I want to pay you, and it's not paying you; it's giving my tithes, because I've seen miracles happen. One time I tithed you, I received a check in the mail that night from some Swanson thing. I took a picture of it and put it in my bank. I showed my daughters, I said, see, man, after that happened, I started giving you more money. But it's the honest God. I'm gonna find the check and I'll show it to you guys. It's all messy right now, but I'll show you the check. I got more in the check from Swan. It's the company's name is Swanson. I got more in the check than me sending you $50. So
okay, so I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but y'all don't know that even the people that are not able to sow or give to the book fund or whatever, I pray over all of y'all finances, y'all. I pray that God blesses y'all, and not just with y'all finances. I pray that God blesses y'all with mental stability, physical health, all sorts of things. That's why when y'all be like, Cerca, pray for me. No, God waits. Why do y'all think he wakes me up between 1 and 5 o'clock every morning? And I have to spend 2 hours for sure talking to him. Okay, so I don't have to see y'all face or know y'all name for him to put a scenario in my mind. And I don't know that it's for 600 people that's going to come through my life today. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why I tell y'all, if you can get up in the morning or whatever your schedule is, right? Get up in the morning and give God his time. Or if you work, whatever your schedule is, that would be your morning / when you get up. If you give God the first 30 to 45 minutes that you are up, I promise you, y'all work days will go smoother. When you give him you, because God don't need your money, right? God don't need y'all money. He makes the stuff that makes the money, so he don't need it. He uses your funds to help other people. And when you do that, then he just you cannot be God-given, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. God told me to buy something for a person the other day, right? At 6 o'clock in the morning, I was sitting on the toilet, and God told me to get on Amazon and send this person something, right? I got up, I was obedient. It might have been 5:46. Okay? I got up, I purchased it, sent it, and do you know what? Within 2 hours, the mod called me and said, I bought you this. It was the exact same thing that I just bought for somebody else. Oh, and I gotta show y'all what showed up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Because gotta give credit where credit is due. I just don't want to move it around. Well, looky, y'all. We got a new computer in the house. How about that? So the podcast is really coming. I'm setting it up now. The computer on my list showed up. Do you hear me? So now we can really get our podcast in, y'all. And no more of this janky stuff. We about to do some real live, like, you know what I'm saying? All of the good stuff. You hear me? Ain't that what happened, Nikki? What happened? What did I miss? Y'all always be talking about stuff, and then I'll be walking in feeling like I don't know what's going on. What happened? What is we congratulating Nikki for? I want to know. See, how y'all be leaving me out of my own class?
I was just telling the group how when Tone said how he got his check from Swanson, I was saying the same thing happened to me. Right after I donated $10 to the book fund, I saw that my daughter got over $1,000 grant, and she doesn't qualify for financial aid. So that's less money out of pocket for me now for her tuition.
Come on, I told y'all he will rebuke the devourer off of y'all. Listen, listen to me. I'm telling y'all, congratulations, yes. I want to tell y'all something. I've been trying to give y'all the tools. Y'all don't got to, even if you don't ever sow into me. The first money that we ever talked about, I asked everybody on my thing to give $5 away. Do y'all remember that? This all started with $5. If you new here and you haven't done it, don't send it to Cerca. Don't send it to the book fund. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, take a real $5 bill. Or pick a random person in your phone and just cash out them $5. Don't worry about if they say thank you. Don't worry about none of it. Okay? And watch and see what God do. I didn't even tell y'all the first time when I talked to y'all about money, I said, don't send it to me. Don't give it away to the lady behind you. Pay for the lady groceries. Put it on gas on 5. You see the person counting up their change. Give them that $5. And instantly y'all was coming back talking about 75, 25, 35, 45, 65, 75, 600. The numbers just kept jumping up to the point where now people that just get, okay, our one young lady, I cannot think of her name. She does the bath salts and stuff, y'all. She said, I don't know what to do. This is what's going on. Okay, boom. So we got her giving away bath salts, a bath basket, and that turned into a business partnership for her. She is now able to take her bath bombs and put them in somebody's store. That's the second one, because the first young lady, I said, cook some food what she said, what to do with the tithes. I said, take the tithes and cook. Okay. That's a business opportunity for her because she got with the chick that got the daycare. And now she's gonna be partnering with the lady that got the daycare. Y'all, business opportunities is here. But if you always go in looking for money right off the bat, you short yourself. God want to see if you're going to use your gift to bless others before it blesses you. Mm-hmm. And if you're not going to use it, if you only use your gift, okay, for your purpose and your benefit, then your gift was useless and wasted. Because anything that God gives you, you are supposed to multiply it, and other people should be able to eat off the seeds that you plant. If you plant an apple tree, you shouldn't be the only person eating off that apple tree. If you plant a watermelon, right? When that watermelon is ripe, other people should be able to eat with you. But if the seeds that you are sowing, only you benefit from them, I guarantee you, I don't care how happy and how much you get, you will always be miserable. You will. And you know how I know? Because there's plenty of rich people that blow their brains out. Or kill themselves. They do all kinds of crazy stuff and they got everything we could ever wish for. And they still not happy. Because amassing wealth is not the key to life, y'all. Having money is okay. Robin Williams had money. We can go down the line of people that had money and they still took their life. They had access. They didn't even have to pay for diamonds. They were given to them freely. And they still didn't want to live no more. So amassing wealth, getting to the bag can't be it. It's got to be something else. Mm-hmm. Okay? Y'all, this is what I want y'all to do today. Okay? Get online and read whichever mythological story you want to read about. I don't care if it's Zeus. I don't care if it's Hermes, the warrior women. I don't care which story it is. Find a story about a mythological god, and I want y'all to tell me what all happened. Like a book report. You don't got to write it. You can type it or get a few notes. But tomorrow when we come back, I'm not going to say nothing. Everybody's going to have 2 minutes. And you will not go over 2 minutes, y'all, because I'm literally going to have a timer. And I don't care if y'all think I'm rude. I'm cutting y'all off because everybody might want to share. So if you're rude, I'm going to be rude too. You go over the 12 minutes, I'm going to be real stank nasty with you. I'm telling you right now, because it's going to be a lot of people wanting to share what they learned. So y'all gonna see a different. I'm gonna be like the rest. All right, cut it. No. I'm gonna be real. Okay, anyway, now y'all don't want me to do that. So be nice and go 120 seconds and no longer. Okay. If they said you could be out of your desk and off the clock in 126 seconds, baby, you would be off in 116 seconds and 22 milliseconds. If they said that you could clock out early. But you gotta be to the clock out box by 2 minutes, baby. It wouldn't even take you 37 seconds to be done. So let's think about it like that, right? And I'm being funny, but y'all, because I really do be wanting to hear, but sometimes people go over and then everybody does not get the chance to talk, and that don't make me happy. It doesn't. Okay. So everybody got to research a story this evening. Find out, and don't get the easy people. Look for the people we ain't never heard of, like all these people. Uranus, go check out the 6 kids and go look up the bloodline. Hi, Pumpkin Pie. I see you there. TT baby just snuck on her mama arm. Hi, girl. So with that, I want everybody to research a mythological story and try not to go with the people we always hear about, Zeus, Athena. It really did And then go and look and see if they list where those people were listed at in real life. Who they were, what area they lived in, y'all, because we can read and read and read and read, but until we start putting it together and understanding what area of the world these guys ruled in and what area, that is the principalities that are still here. When you read in the Bible and it says rulers in high places and principalities, we're reading about them right now. Their flesh died, y'all, but their spirits didn't, because their dads were eternal. So then their spirits cannot be destroyed. They flesh could, because their mom was from earth. But God trapped their spirits here. And they are now our demons and the people that we worship with these clothing. Okay? So everybody homework tonight or tomorrow. I don't care if you just skim through. Find a different mythological god and tell me who their brothers, sisters, cousins. I don't care what you find out. But other than Zeus, Athena, all the people we know that was in the movies, look for somebody else. And then look for where their name is located everywhere in our world. Because as y'all can see, she read the name Hyperion and I went straight to a book. 3. So how much of what we see every single day has a whole different meaning or entity attached to it? What entity is attached to the things that you are purchasing? What entity is attached to the things that you are buying? What entity is attached to the clothes that you are putting on your children and wonder why every time you put that jean jacket on them, they're not listening? Every time you wear them shoes, you cutting up. Could it be because there's another entity? We just seen that them shoes came out on a summer, hold on, mama, a summer solstice and this and that. Because they do witchcraft to sell their stuff. Go ahead, Miss Diana.
Okay. I wanted to say, what is like I was researching I was trying to find all the so that's one of the things. And I had a dream about oranges and little brown worms in them. That was weird. And I told my son to throw away them dang Pokemon cards, and he got mad. He said he don't like you. I said that's too bad, because he don't like you. He likes you, but he doesn't like the fact that you say good stuff. So it's like, I don't care what you say. You're 12. So that let's see. And it's a lot of stuff that I noticed God won't let me do. Like one time, like years ago, I was trying to talk to this one guy that I knew when I was little, and he would try to send me pictures, and pictures didn't come in. And there's certain stuff that I would be trying to do, and it won't go through. And now I understand kind of why, because like the way he want me to go, if I get to that other point, then I won't. Like he want me to do something else, and that'll benefit what I'm doing now. But I understand that more now than I did before. And with the churches, they don't tell us everything, so I'm really like mind blown about everything I'm learning now, because like they tell you little bits and pieces, and they'll tell you a lot of other stuff that we need to know, because it's also in that scripture it talks about he said he was going to ignore us too, because we perish for the lack of knowledge, but it also says that he's going to ignore our children and some more stuff. But I just want to get all that out. Thank you.
It's okay. I mean, this is the thing, y'all. Y'all cannot tell me, and then y'all am gonna go because I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie to you. We about to go because we right at 2 hours. So look at this. The crazy thing is this. They keep telling y'all don't get this information. But every single time y'all come on here, you all are finding out how much ritualistic things you've been doing and didn't even know. How many idol gods, y'all, things y'all buying, and all of these kind of things. I'm just saying. Did y'all know that most of the stuff that y'all was buying was the names of mythological gods before now? Honestly.
No.
The most expensive things that y'all be working yourself to death for, like a slave to a god. Okay? Food addictions, like you said, Carisha, food addictions, right? Maybe an Oreo, everybody know whenever they show a cookie in a movie or something, it might not be an Oreo, but it looks like one, and they shoving them in their mouth, ain't they? Like, oh, I can't get enough, and they rub it all on their face. I done seen all kind of Oreo stuff. And to know that that is named after a mythological god, Aureus, they can spell it different. Oh, Joy, Tab, your microphone is on. Sorry. Alcatel, Joy, Tab 2. Y'all mute y'all phones. Everybody. Let me do it. Hold on, y'all. Why is it not letting me? Hold on. Really? I did it. Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna go, but we gonna have class tomorrow so everybody can get in. I gotta go eat because I'm starting to feel a little weak. Ooh, okay. Miss Mariah, go ahead real quick, and then I'm gonna go, y'all, because I gotta eat something.
Okay, I'll be quick. I just wanted to give you an update. I told you about my dreams, and you told me to look up prophet. So my mom is the same way. She has these dreams and these visions, but hers are they're a little stronger than mine, and they happen more frequently than I do. And my grandma was also, she had this gift as well. And she had it in a different way. She would be able to like look at a cup that you drink out of and kind of tell you different things and stuff. But she would also be able to like visually look at you and something will come to her and she'll see something and she'll be able to tell you and stuff. So I started talking to my mom about it because my mom started telling me about something that happened to her. And I told her, start writing it down, pray for whoever it could be, just pray, because she had a really crazy dream. So I told her to pray. I told her what I told you and what your response to me was. And I asked, I don't know why, but I've never asked any question like this. I know my grandma was the same way and it comes from her. But I said, Mom, I'm just wondering, like, do you know if anybody else in our family was like that? She said her mother, duh. I had no idea. And so she told me about one time she went with her friend to go see I don't know what she called herself, but a psychic, I guess. And my mom didn't mess with stuff like that. Even when it came to her mother, she did mess with stuff like that. She was like, I don't want no parts. I'm just here for moral support. And the lady was like, do you want a reading? And she was like, no, thank you. I'm good. The lady looked at her and she looked back at the person sitting next to her and she goes, she has it. She comes from a line of them. She's just like me. And she said, you and your sister, she didn't know nothing about my mom. She said, you and your sister, my mom is a twin sister. She has a twin sister. She said, you and your sister were born with chains on y'all's ankles. They were in the hospital. They were in the NICU for about 8 or 9 months. But she looked at her friend and said, she comes from a line of them. And when I asked my mom, I said, do you know if anybody else? She said, yeah, her mother. So my great grandmother. So apparently I come from a line.
Well, if you notice, that's normally what happens. There were like the Levites. They were the line of priests. Mm-hmm. So their sons and so on. And it was, so you very well could be in the Levite priesthood. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that my mom is a dreamer as well. And she used to see stuff. And my grandmother, she never really got into the church like that on my mom's side, but she had the gift as well. And I think that's why she drank so much, because she drank herself pretty much to death. You know what I mean? Because I believe the things that she saw that she couldn't talk about. And this is why I always encourage kids and grownups. And I don't care if you're 90 years old, you got secrets you ain't never told nobody, tell it, because it will free you even in that moment. You know what I mean? There are some people that try to numb themselves because God shows them things and they don't want to seem like they're crazy. This is where we get these manifestos, People find these journals and all of this stuff. This is why I be telling y'all, it's important to write this stuff down that God shows you, because it might not be you. And to know that, what did that do for you, Miss Mariah, to find out that you come from a long line of women that have the gift of prophecy? Don't that make you feel not so weird?
So what it did for me was I used to not really talk about it. Me and my mom would only talk about it together, and not even amongst our family. We just used to talk about it together, because after my grandmother passed, she felt like it became stronger for her. So we used to talk about it together because nobody else experiences it, but we never talked about it with other people because we didn't want anybody to think that A, we were crazy, and B, we were also a little bit afraid of it. But when she told me that I come from a line of them, I wasn't really, I get the chills, but I don't feel, I feel more so like I can embrace it.
Empowered.
Exactly.
Because you realize you got a superpower. Girl, watch X-Men. You see what the world saw as a bad thing? Professor Xavier said, oh, no, that's a power. And I need you to use it, right? So this is why I say, but you want God to be in control of your gift. You do not want to be going to the principalities of this earth and getting in from, you know what I'm saying? You want it to be a straight charge from him, because they have the same information, or a lot of it, but they gonna twist it, and they not gonna tell you, just like they didn't tell those women that they went into, the baby you gonna have could possibly split you in half or kill you, or it's gonna come out normal, and then it's not gonna be normal because I'm not even a real human, I'm an angel. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the enemy works. He's going to give you whatever you ask for and make it seem so great and so beautiful and so perfect. And you don't even know it's a whole curveball at the end of it. You see? So, y'all, we got 9 minutes. So whatever we get in 9 minutes, we get in. I'm getting off here at 8 o'clock at 7:51 because my stomach is hurting.
ATC.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I really would like to put in a prayer petition. And I usually just sit and watch. But when you said what you were saying about the false idols, and especially when the person bring up the Maserati car, ooh, I'm about to cry. Give me scream to tell the story. My aunt's best friend, her 17-year-old son just got killed last week. He got shot in the head. They tried to rob him for his car, which was a 2022 Maserati in South Carolina. And it's 3 weeks to his father's memorial, who also got killed in the streets. And he wasn't that type of boy. He was very sweet. And I just wish and pray for everyone to send her strength, because she's on Facebook asking, why has God forsaken her? And I had to send her the story of Job, because you can't question and you can't ask him that. You really can't. And it's just so sad.
Wow. Hey, I definitely will pray. Oh, that got the hair on my body standing up, y'all. But do you see? Look at, we have a person on here today, y'all, that knows somebody was in a 2021-22 Maserati and somebody wanted it. Y'all, that is a blood sacrifice to the entity that is still here.
Yes, they shot him in the head. And she was the first on the scene before the police, before the ambulance, and he made it to the hospital, but he passed. God called him home the next day.
Sometimes our version of giving our kids the best is not actually the best, y'all. And we just talked about this, a couple of weeks ago, about how many people are losing their lives for things that are named after mythological gods, y'all. And I said, every time a person dies behind a car, a pair of shoes, that is a blood sacrifice to that deity, because they are still here. This is why cheap stuff, you don't get robbed for it. It's probably not named after nobody. A high-ranking demon or whatever it is. This is a real thing, y'all. Okay? I really need y'all, before you go and run out and work yourself to death, feet hurting, trying to get this bag to impress people and realize that you are letting God down. You are slapping God in his face because he told you don't be an idolater. And the people that are this bag that you are, if it's named after a mythological God, and you would rather go spend 80 hours on your job than 80 hours in the church or on your knees in prayer. Girl, God bless me with this bag. Did he? The same one you ignored him for 60 hours for. Did he really? Or did you bless you with that? Because now you talk about everybody hating on you because you got a bag. Nothing about that spirit was right in the first place. So it makes sense that the demon have you not spend time with God, neglect your children, be nasty, get your bag on your arm. Now you walking through here with pride, the same thing that. And now you could possibly lose your life when you could have got a regular leather bag for $100 and been with your kids.
Less than that. Sorry.
I'm just saying, y'all, we got to look and see. The Bible said all that stuff that you made more important than me. Let's see, it can't help you. He told him, let y'all idol gods help you. Call on them. Oh, they don't make no noise. They don't move because they're not living. But when stuff go bad, you want to call on me and ask me to help you and ask me to feed your kids and ask me to make sure your life is good. But baby, soon as you good, you run back to your idol God. Can't wait to miss a day of church to work some overtime to go get your idol, your little bitty. Don't talk to me. Oh, good, I ain't going in there. They got all them figurines and stuff in there. You got them in your closet. Walk in there. Ooh. Got it all light shining on it. It's a shrine to your God. Go have whole built-outs built in your closet specifically for your idols. Oh, wait a minute. That's what they do. They put all their idols up on the shelves and in their places so that they can be displayed. What's the difference?
You know, the crazier part is that, I was over here like, ooh, I'm too poor to get all those name brand things. But then you later on named foods that have the same mythological gods and entities. So it's like, dang it.
Listen, it'll make you sad when you think about it. Like, well, Jesus, why you didn't tell us? He said, I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to show you, but you was listening to man instead of listening to me. Oh, wait a minute. That's how the first people was destroyed. Because they started worshiping and listening to men and the wisdom of men instead of the person that gave wisdom in the first place. Yes, you can do magic. It's readily available. But if you don't know the backlash and the magic you're doing, you just screwed you in maybe 10 generations. This is why the Bible say we need to know what we're doing, y'all. Okay? So look, I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom. I love y'all. Okay? I cannot hold this any longer. I gotta go. And I'm hungry. We'll do this tomorrow. Y'all go study y'all stories. And I don't know. You know what it is? I drank some milk. I had some milk earlier. It was not a good thing. Ooh. So yeah, I gotta go. I love y'all. The milk is calling, and so is the toilet. See y'all later. Bye, family. I can't